Outside of 2522 and welcome to another Idleon video. Now I apologise, it's been a hot minute. I went on a vacation, I then got a little bit ill, I then got lazy. I'm sorry guys, I owe you better. But I've got a topic for you that might be a bit interesting, especially with, I want to say the recent sneaking update, although it's a couple of weeks old now. But with mastery into the game, there's a one particular hint that I found out about in the last couple of weeks that is definitely worth knowing. So let's talk about it. For those of you that are long-time followers of the channel, you're used to this part. It's my senseless plug. So please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Helps the channel to grow. Also, join the Discord. I've put a link in the section below. Come join the community. We're a fantastic bunch. Loads of helpful people in there. Come ask your questions if you need any advice, any tips, anything like that. Just come get involved. Okay, so with the update that came with sneaking, we now got a mastery if you reach a certain part in the rift. It gives you sneaking mastery. With that, it means once you reach floor 12, you can reset back to 12 or floor 1. You will unlock new talent tree skills in the sneaking inventory. First one's going to unlock gems. Second one is going to increase your maximum level based around the mastery rank that you are doing. I'm not going to go too far into mastery. Higher masteries unlock different, and there's a couple more talent points as well. But that's not the focus of this video. So this video is actually going to try and teach you how to maximize unlocking the gems that you can get in mastery. Now these are very, very powerful. The first one that you can unlock on the very first floor is a blue gem, and what it does is it increases your sneaking, so your stealth rating for all ninjas by a percentage. This is huge, and it scales very, very quickly to begin with. Later on, the gains are not so much, but if you can get this to around about 500 levels in it, so 500 gems, you're going to be much, much easier. That's nearly 5,000 extra stealth for all ninjas. 5,000%, sorry, extra more stealth. Okay, so that's, what does that work out as? 50 times more stealth than what you would normally have. That's a huge buff to stealth rating, which means you will not be detected as much. Now, one thing to say about these gems is they do stack. So if you get a gem and another gem, you can use both of them. They will add together. Each gem you use seems to get gem level +1. Don't know whether that's intended, but it's the way it seems to be. Now, how do you maximize this? Now, I wish I could quote who actually discovered this, but it was brought to my attention by Hot Air, Zorro, the mods from main Discord. And some genius out there has figured out why sneaking is so bizarre. And what I mean is, the number of items that you get while sneaking seemed not to really have any rhyme or reason around it. Some floors seem to have higher chance, other floors working in different ways. We finally know how it works. So, there is one thing you need to pay attention to, and it's what type of weapon is on that floor. So, if it's a nunchuck floor or a kunai floor. And the difference between them is night and day. So, if you're on a nunchuck floor and you are farming, you will most likely only ever be able to get one item whilst AFK. This means no matter how long you leave the game for, 10, 15 hours, you will max out on one item. There is something in the code, whether intended or not, we're not sure. That means if you actually get a nunchuck, you probably are not going to find any other item. The bonus to this is the chance of finding an item on a nunchuck floor is about 50% higher than finding one on a kunai floor. If you're on a kunai floor, whilst AFK, you can get multiple items. We don't know if this is intended or a bug, but that's the way it's going to work. Now, is there a way around this? There is. So again, this smart guy has figured out there's a way that we can still get maximum gains on nunchuck floors. And the way is that wherever you are farming actively, you leave the sneaking window open. What this does is it means that instead of your items going into the bag in the bottom left-hand corner and you opening them, they go straight into your inventory. So if you get a nunchuck, it goes straight in your inventory. It doesn't cause that problem with the AFK bag. By doing this, On the first floor, which is a nunchuck floor, you can increase your gem generation because you're more likely to get a gem. Say if you were to go AFK for 8 hours and you had an hour pick time, if you got a nunchuck, that's it. Your toon is not collecting anything else. If you were to get a nunchuck whilst active, and then the next hour you would still have a chance at rolling a reward. So the take home from this is really, really simple. If you're on a nunchuck floor, leave the sneaking inventory open. If you are on a kunai floor, you can go AFK, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, so it's a bit of a short and sweet video, but I felt this information was really important. It has massively helped me to get those sneaking gains. If you have found this video useful in any way, shape or form, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Come join the Discord. As always, thank you very much for listening. You've been amazing. Take care.